It's just JP would like to thank my friends BETUS. If you love basketball and sports gambling like I do and want to merge both of them together, click the link down below in the description. Use the promo code JOIN125. You get a 125% sign up bonus up to $2,500. You can bet anywhere on the go on mobile, get paid really fast. You can also do live betting with the early and the best lines, especially with March Madness and the NBA playoffs around the corner. All you need to do is go to my friends BETUS and use the promo code JOIN125. Now let's go ahead and get back to our favorite reaction video. What up, JP Nation? It's your boy JP coming back with you with Game 2 analysis between the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. The series is tied 1-1. We saw in Game 1 the Bucks dominated the Celtics. Giannis with that triple-double with the help with Portis and Drew Holiday and Grayson Allen contribute huge. Connaughton too as well in three-point shooting, getting open shots, having 27 points off of 19 turnovers that the Celtics had, and the Celtics just struggling in three-point shooting 18 out of 50 three-point attempts too. And the Bucks played more physical, and then the size of Portis, Lopez, and Giannis can't really help the Celtics score in the paint well. And the problem is, before the game, we seen that Marcus Smart is out for Game 2 because of a right thigh contusion. So once you heard the news, you're like, oh, we're without our best defensive player. So how are we going to respond in Game 2? Well, Game 2, before we get into it, make sure you subscribe down below. This is JP for more basketball content. Click the notification bell. You will know when my next reaction video is. Comment down below. Tell me what you want me to react to next on the way to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for the love and support you have given to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into the analysis right here. So we've seen that Jaylen Brown has 17 first quarter points en route to a 30-point game that he had. I mean, he was just hot, just shooting shots. He had a nice crossover ankle breaker on Grayson Allen, who people just hate. So once he got his ankles broken, everybody was just clapping. I mean, Jaylen Brown was hot. He could not be guarded and everything. And man, I mean, because we seen that he had like the worst playoff game he had in Game 1 against the Bucks. So it was just ooh. But you know, he struggled in the second half too, as well as the Celtics, because they still haven't really figured out how to score in the paint and everything, as the Bucks outscored them in the paint 54-24. But the Celtics outscored the Bucks in three-point shooting 20-3. So they still have to figure out how to score in the paint with the hyper-aggressive defense of the Bucks, and also you know, with Giannis, Lopez, and Bobby Portis. Just a lot of length right here, because they settle so much on them three-point shooting. Jason Tatum had himself a Game 2 as well with 29 points. With him and Tatum, they still wasn't perfect, but they still was efficient though. 28 for 38 from the field, 11 from 20 for 3. You know, Celtics were only 11 turnovers, which is a lot better than Game 1. So it kind of lessened the scoring for the Bucks, who had 27 points off the turnovers in Game 1 here. So, you know, they moved the ball more consistently, created great looks too as well. Grant Williams, who I said that he is going to be the X factor coming to the series against the Bucks. I said the X factor for the Bucks would be Bobby Portis. The X factor for the Celtics is Grant Williams. We've seen Grant Williams going one-on-one against Giannis on defense. Him and Al Horford taking that task against Giannis, against the best player in the world. They did a good job with Giannis. You know, he only had 2 points in the first quarter, but like third quarter he exploded with 18. Still wasn't really efficient like though in Game 2 in terms of scoring, but he still, it's a testament to know how good Giannis is. You can't still really stop him though, you know, with him and his momentum. But you know, they still did a pretty good job on defense. But Grant Williams shooting 6 out of 9 in three-point shooting, got 21 points. I mean, he was huge. So you probably might see a bigger role for Grant Williams next year as he becomes, you know, a much better player. He's a good basketball player. We might see more ball handling. We might see him do passing, because, you know, he's getting a lot better as a passer too as well. So the Celtics defense really showed up in Game 2. Like, you know, they got smacked in the mouth in Game 1 because they wasn't waiting for the physicality, as the coach said, and also Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. But they were ready in Game 2. They only held the Bucks to 89 points. That is crazy. That is crazy. And the Celtics focus on their three-point defense. They let Grant Williams and Al Horford take care of Giannis, because everybody was trying to build a wall in game 1 against Giannis, but it left open looks for Grayson Allen and Portis and Connaughton. So game 2 they focused on the 3-point defense right there. So Allen couldn't really go off, Connaughton couldn't really go off, Portis couldn't really go off, so, and Holiday too as well. So they did a really good job of transitioning and everything here. So, but the thing that the Celtics still need to work on is how to score in the paint. They have to figure it out, because if they wasn't hitting the 3-point shot, we probably would have seen the Bucks came back, or it could have been a close game, because we can see the Celtics kind of struggle because they can't score in the paint, and also they can't really hit their shots. But you know, once they get going, they started hitting the 3-point shots, so they can't really settle, you know, in this series, because when they settle, then they're going to get defeated, especially if they're not hitting the 3-point shots. So they have to be consistent. They have to figure out a way. There has to be another way here too as well. So, but yeah, shout out to Grant Williams though. He definitely really, you know, stepped up huge and everything. So, but we'll see what happens in game 3. It's going to be on Saturday. Is Marcus Smart going to play on Saturday? Because that could be huge for the Celtics too as well. Definitely comment down below and tell me your thoughts and your takeaways from game 2 between the Celtics and the Bucks here. Who you got winning this series? Make sure you subscribe down below to It's Just JP for more basketball content. Click the notification bell. You would know when my next upload is. Hey, thank you so much for the love and support you have given to my channel. On the way to 2,000 subscribers. I'm JP, and we out of here. Peace.